Today I'm going to be giving you guys the absolute meta cracked meta TikTok meta YY settings and meta settings. All right, what's good YouTube? Welcome back to a new video. I appreciate you guys being here. Appreciate it for clicking on the video today. But for real, I'm going to be giving you guys 5 important hidden settings that Treyarch doesn't want you to know about. I'm going to stray away from the main settings like camera movement, motion blur, dead zone, stuff like that. If you guys want a full settings video where I break down every single one of my settings, let me know down in the comments. But today we're going to keep it limited and give you guys 5 important hidden settings like I said. So without wasting any more of your time, let's jump into the settings. So if we go to our menu, tab over to settings, the first one that I want to show you guys is in controller. So if we go into controller, tab over to aiming, go down to aiming advanced settings, there's going to be a setting here where you can change your ADS sensitivity transition timing. Now this says choose at which moment the aim sensitivity changes when transitioning from hipfire to ADS. Now, I haven't really seen a lot of people talk about this, but I believe this is after zoom by default. I changed it to instant, and I don't know if it's placebo, but to me, you would want your ADS sensitivity to kick in instantly instead of like after zoom or gradual. So I have this on instant and it's felt way better. Like I said, I don't know if this is just placebo or something that really helps, but to me, instant just seems like the best one. Next one is back here on controller. If we go into controller, tab over to combat and go to combat advanced settings, you guys can actually change your D-pad up behavior. So if we hit the drop down here, you can actually change this from being able to ping people to being able to cycle your streaks up, which is something I found where, especially early on in the game when we're running like recon, UAV, counter, harp, whatever you guys want to run and you're trying to cycle through your streaks, I found that it can be really helpful. But I kept this on ping just because I think pinging, especially in MP, is pretty OD. I just thought this was a cool setting that I found when I was going through them, that if you guys want to, I figured a lot of people would like to change it to be able to cycle through your streaks. The next one is also going to be in controller. If we go to controller, tab over to movement, and right here, this first one, sprint assist. If you want sprint assist, you can obviously turn it on or off, but by default, I think the delay's somewhere at like 200, 300. You guys are going to want to put this sprint assist delay down to 0. Now, I have seen a lot of pros talking about 0 is messing it up. I haven't really felt that, and if anything changes, I'll make sure to let you guys down in the comments below. I believe some of them are on like 1, but yeah, definitely if you want sprint assist on, obviously turn it on and then turn the delay all the way to 0. Obviously, you don't want any kind of delay with inputs, whether you're on keyboard or controller. This next setting is going to have to do with your minimap, which is a really OD one. I saved the best one for last, but this is number 4. So if we go into interface, tab over to gameplay HUD, by default, your minimap is going to be on round. Now, if you want to play with that, you can. You're going to get way more information off of the minimap if you change it to square. But not only that, if we click on HUD presets, you can actually set this to mission interface, and after that tab over to visuals, and then you're going to want to turn compass off. I believe this is on by default. Turn the minimap rotation on, turn the radar off, and then scale this. I believe by default it is at 100. You're going to want to scale this up to 103, and I'll show you guys a side-by-side comparison in a private match from just default to what this is set at. And the very last setting, guys, like I said, the most important in my opinion is also going to be in interface. So if we go into interface, tab over to gameplay HUD and go down to our crosshairs. Last year we had the ability to have a full-time crosshair dot, which I don't know if it was MW 2022 or last year in MW3, one of those games. It allowed us to turn the crosshair dot on or off. Obviously you're going to want to have this on. By default, I believe your crosshair will be on or off. You're going to want to put this to static, and I will show you again a side-by-side comparison of what this does. Basically, it makes it so the crosshair does not move on the screen when you're moving around. I think the setting last year or the year before was like crosshair bobbing or something like that. So you're definitely going to want to turn this to static, and you can make the center dot scale however big you want. Default is obviously going to be the smallest, larger is going to be somewhere in the middle, and largest is going to be the largest, but I have it somewhere set in the middle. You can also change the color and opacity of it. So right now I'm on teal, and it kind of shows you the different colors. I don't really think the color makes a difference. I think it's just kind of a cool visual thing. I was trying out lime green, now I'm on teal. I really like the teal. So yeah, I hope this guys helped you out a little bit. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed, comment down below, subscribe if you guys are new, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.